Alright, what's up? This is Raw Panda, and today I'm here with Felisa, and we're going to do a commentary game analysis of D3leet, who's playing Janna. I'm guessing we're also going to do the entire team as well, because these are all female people, I'm guessing. So we'll be doing our best to jump around the map and nitpick some mistakes or things to improve on. First of all, looking at team balance, you have Master Yi as a strong jungler, and then you have Janna as strong support, one of the strongest supports in the game.
Wait, you have laning and Mumu?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I don't understand. I don't understand laning and Mumu.
I thought Mumu was jungling. Then you said Master Yi, and then I checked.
Laning and Mumu is bad in the sense that I'll get to that in a second, but right now you see that Master Yi is going up to their double golems while Janna's all the way bot. Malzahar hasn't caught up yet. So right now, if Nocturne were to start at his double golems, they would just be completely caught. Like right here, these three, or at least Master Yi would probably get first blooded, and then Mumu would probably try and help, and he would get hurt, and then so the best that can happen if they were to get caught is that they all get out, but they all waste their summer spells. So this is potentially very dumb.
Because the other team doesn't have clairvoyance, but he just wasted it clairvoyancing mid. If this was higher, he should use it to clairvoyance either red or blue, wherever Nocturne would have started.
Plus, Master Yi did see that Mundo did go top instead of helping protect jungle, so they could have potentially done something to mess up Nocturne, but that didn't happen. But yeah, with laning a Mumu is weird in the sense that he's a very strong jungler, but one of the weakest laners in the game, because he's melee, first of all, and he's also not a true tank.
Wait, why is he mid?
I'm guessing he's trying to gank Ezreal.
Mumu's not a very good roamer.
He might just be ganking and then moving bot after that. Which he is, yeah, okay. But yeah, Mumu, he... First of all, this bot lane just...
That puts mid behind by taking its XP.
Yeah, and it's... I don't know what the point of that was. I mean, Mumu only has one hook and one bull stun. I don't think Tristana could possibly put out that much damage to even get close to a kill. I guess like, that's just sort of harassment.
But anyway, Janna wouldn't be able to roam this game because the Mumu was laning.
Yeah, Mumu's not a...
If you want Janna to roam, you need a strong solo laner.
At high yellows, Janna typically roams because she's very fast. She has potential. She has a knock-up and has a very low getting caught potential. So she can just kind of run around the map, counter jungling and putting down wards. But since bot lane is a Mumu...
Yeah, see, this lane is getting owned right now because the Mumu can't do anything. So it's just pretty much they're getting harassed. Yeah,
that's why Mumu is not a very strong laning champion, because he has no creep killing potential. He has really no harassment potential. He can only play passively. I don't know what the purpose of that hook was.
Okay, you're a little bit ahead of me. I just saw that, and now he's at like 2 bars.
Yeah, basically this bot lane in general is very weak because you have a Janna that typically doesn't really get a lot of creep kills or shouldn't get a lot of creep kills because she's Janna, and then you have a Mumu that can't get creep kills because he's a Mumu. So we have a bot lane that really can't get any creep kills or any farm against two people that can really harass well and be tanky enough to survive any gank. So this is looking really bad for bot. I'm gonna guess bot tower is the first one to die. But we'll see. Mid so far is looking like it's beating Ezreal, so that's good. And what concerns me the most right now about this game is that Malzahar is only sitting on 7 creeps, while Mundo's at 9. And getting out creeped by Mundo when you're Malzahar is never a good sign.
At least bottom. Oh, what was that flash?
I don't know. I don't with flashes with your summer spells, especially flash, since it has such a long recharge time. You definitely want to only use it when it's necessary, or else you really won't have it for important stuff. I don't know what the point of going into that bush was.
At least the other team is pretty bad too. They keep tower diving, and that's why they're as low as they are. The other team, both will probably be dead by now.
Yeah, and I don't know why this Shen's staying here because he's at 100 health. And wow, okay. So yeah, that Shen definitely
Okay.
should have beat being that low. That was interesting on Shen's part. Top right now.
It's so embarrassing for Shen.
Oh, top should have really beat. Like when
He was pushed the whole game.
yeah, when you're Malzahar, sometimes it's hard not to push, but when you're level 4, you can almost assume that the other jungler
when
is
you're
level
that
4.
pushed, then you can go back and buy a ward. You don't stay there when you're that pushed.
Yeah, because when you're level 4 as a solo, you can almost always assume that the jungler is also level 4, and the jungler also has double buff. So if you stay pushed past the river, when you're level 4, you can almost always expect to get ganked. It's just easy gank. So now Malzahar does do something well. He does buy a ward. He buys 2 wards, so at least that's protected. Bot right now can afford, I guess, to be pushed up this much simply because Nocturne was just top, but pretty soon they're gonna also have to be, because they came in really fight the 2v2. Yeah, and Nocturne's ganking mid right now, which might or might not work depending how fast Janna's reactions are.
What was that?
That was lag, I
So
think.
oh, okay, yeah, because he just like stood there for like 5 minutes.
And that was very interesting. Hopefully Master Yi can clean up the kills. But yeah, when you're going against...
Yeah, the health bar is bugged for me.
Yeah,
Can't
it is
see any of
for me
them.
too. But when you're going against a strong jungler such as Nocturne, you definitely want to take caution. You definitely don't want to feed Nocturne easy kills.
That's why Janna roaming would have been really good this game if you didn't have a Mumu like bottom lane by himself. He would mess up their jungle and he would be less effective when he ganked.
Yep. And right now Master Yi should, I think, push a little bit as long as he plays it safe since Nocturne's dead, and he decides to tower dive Ezreal and dies. I'm not sure if that was the best trade because you had double buff and you lost it.
It's a pretty bad trade.
Yeah.
Because he's feeding their carry.
Yeah, so I don't think that was the smartest trade at all. Malzahar at least has a ward there, but you have to remember that Nocturne's getting close to 6. So a ward there doesn't really do much because it's Nocturne. So you still really have to keep... I mean, harassing is fine, but you really have to care for a gank. You can't afford to be pushed up this much. Especially when you're only Malzahar.
Insane bottom is pushing pretty hard.
So both are really susceptible to gank right now, and here comes Nocturne.
It's not really good to keep using your tornado like that. But they're safe because they're both in the bush.
Yeah, one thing that they did really well here is that as soon as Nocturne ulted, they just stayed in the bush. Nocturne ult depends on ally vision, and so if you don't see them, you can't jump to them. So very smart, keeping out of enemy vision while Nocturne ults.
It's nice when Nocturnes use their ult and nothing happens.
And now, I'm guessing E's here just to kind of cover top, or he goes for the kill. He's trying to kill Mundo. I don't know how low Mundo is because the health.
He's lower than Mundo, and he does not.
I don't know what happened there because I don't know how low Mundo really was.
Yeah, and it looked like he was using his ultimate, but on my screen it still says he's level 6.
Yep. Right now we see
So,
Mumu.
I don't know.
Mumu has 17 creep kills. Janna has 21 creep kills, which is actually more than the other team, which is very surprising. This will almost never happen if in a ranked game. Typically,
The other teams threw away their advantage. And I don't know why they're getting harassed so much. Because Janna's tornado is pretty easy to dodge.
yeah, I don't
They
understand.
should have the advantage because their jungler is so much stronger.
Yeah, Janna roaming right now will be a huge buff to the team because you can pretty much shut down the other jungler just by kind of roaming around and putting wards down. That was an interesting fight. But then you see Malzahar came all the way top to help mid, which was really surprising because look at the distance that Malzahar has to travel just to get over there to help. I mean, when you leave top...
Unless there's like 3 mid, there's no point in leaving. If you see your opponent leaving too, then you should definitely follow.
Yeah, but when you leave top, it kind of gives the other person free reign to push and do whatever you wanted. But, you know, if you leave top... like if there's a fight mid between like 1 or 2 people, it's really not worth it because you're losing a lot of gold in the XP, and you probably won't make there in time to help. So it's just really a waste.
Letting Mundo free farm when he's already farming better than you.
Yeah, I mean as Malzahar should definitely farm. Malzahar right now is 24 creeps, 25, while Mundo is 42. That should almost never happen. And right here, you see Amumu right here positioning really bad.
Their jungle has more creep than their top solo.
Yeah, that should almost never happen in general. But yeah, Mumu over there got caught a little bit. Thankfully, he's here to kind of clean up, but like you should almost never be out that far when your laning partner's back there. Janna puts a good ult there. Very smart ult to kind of push both of them back.
Yeah.
And good play by Tristana to collapse on Nocturne, forcing Nocturne to waste his ult just to get away. Right now, I would say if you can get Nocturne to go back, now would be a good time to Dragon. I think right now would be a good time to Dragon anyways, because you have 5 here, and Mundo's nowhere to be found.
Yeah, because Malzahar came down to it, I guess.
Yeah, but now I guess they're putting more free damage on Nocturne.
Oh, aggressive Tristana jump.
We all love those. Not really. Yeah, now would be a really good time to Dragon, so good play here to Dragon. The team
so Malzahar should be pushing mid. I don't know where he was going. If they're doing Dragon, he needs to push mid and then head back up top.
I think that Dragon was really, the other team kind of gave away that Dragon, to be honest. I mean, I have no idea where Shen and Kale are.
Mid too, but then he just showed up top, so he's safe.
Yeah, I don't know where Shen and Kale went, to be honest. They're not bot. They're not anywhere to be found. Oh, there they are. Okay. But yeah,
the other team hasn't bought wards all game. Oh, wait, Shen has a ward now.
See, right now, I guess Janna's kind of roaming, or going back at least. So Amumu's here 1v2ing. We'll see how this goes, but you can generally expect that Amumu should be able to get owned 1v2. So a good ward here catches Nocturne before he's able to kind of gank Amumu, or not Amumu, Tristana. And typically wards are one of the most important parts of any game. I mean, wards pretty much give you map control, and map control gives you complete dominance over the game. Here Amumu should really back off because he's only at half health. And you know, Shen and Kale are both at full. And see, look, right now Mumu gets kind of caught, and yeah, he ults just to get away, which is pretty much wasting his ult.
If Shen used his taunt, he would have been dead.
So now Mumu's forced to go back, which kind of, it really kind of opens bot lane to get pushed and or ganked, because I really don't think Janna can hold off a gank right now at her. Janna right now, you should probably stay back at tower only. And
at least she's fairly safe because they keep pushing a lot, but tower died, I guess.
Yeah, so that kind of really started with the Mumu getting caught and wasting his ult. I mean, if Mumu didn't get caught, he probably would have stayed bot, and this would have never happened because no team is dumb enough to tower dive in a Mumu with his ult. But Tristana, very nice reaction time, getting the bot and therefore saving the tower. Thankfully, mid is also pushed up, so Ezreal can't really push it that fast.
Top is really bad to gank, though. You let him get pretty farmed, so he should really be focusing on mid/bot.
Yeah. Plus, you know, it's Mundo. I mean, unless you're really fed.
You ganked him pre-6.
Yeah. So now, since Shen ulted mid. Right now it's Mumu versus Kale 1v1, and if Janna decides to go bot, they can push that. But Janna's coming mid to kind of save this tower. We should. Tristan's also coming in. Okay. Generally, you really want to kill the creeps right there instead of harassing the person attacking the tower, because killing creeps forces the tower to attack the champions, which means they definitely back off. So this mid tower really should die fast if he decides to go for it, which I don't know what he's doing. I'm guessing he's not. Oh, he catches Nocturne in red, and Nocturne's just kind of sitting there for some reason.
Lag.
I'm guessing it's lag? I'm not sure.
He's not gonna get it. You could have got the tower if you went for it with them.
Yeah, this was really a bad play on the other team's part. They pretty much just gave up mid to die. And bot looks like it's getting pushed as well. I don't know how much Mumu can do here. They're collapsing on bot. Mumu kind of took way more damage. I think he's I'm pretty sure he's taking a lot of damage.
That was just two really stupid flashes.
Yeah. I mean, Mumu was full health. Now he's half, and Kale only took like 25% of her health. So that was a bad trade on Mumu's part. Thankfully, his team is here to clean up the kill. But good ult by Janna, good reaction ult by Janna, saving her life. I don't know about Tristana. Nice shield and exhaust on Nocturne. Yeah. Wow. And Eve there to clean up the mess. Okay. So a few things that really didn't happen that should have happened. Well, first of all, the other team's Kale shouldn't even stayed at the tower at 25% health. She should have just like ran back, because one tower is not going to save you from getting dove like that, especially if you knew mid was coming bots, and you should have known that because they already got mid, and yeah.
And since they're all bot, I don't understand why Malzahar isn't pushing.
Yeah, if you notice,
Nocturne just died, so no one's gonna gank him. He should push top. Malzahar should have top long before this.
It's a top solo. If you notice that the other team is concentrated somewhere else, you should definitely push, because you're pretty much relatively safe from ganks. It's going to be 1v1 between you and Mundo, and as long as you don't die to Mundo, you're fine. You can easily push this tower. Especially since you're Malzahar, you have E and a Q that can easily clear creep kills, or clear creep waves.
Yeah, it looks like Mundo hasn't even taken much stress at all either.
And let's see, look, Malzahar has 70 creep kills, Mundo has 96, so still hasn't caught up to Mundo in creep kills yet.
Yeah, every single time Nocturne uses his ult, he should pretty much know he's really safe when he has a ward.
No, I'm not sure about this fight. It's 3v3.
I don't get what's happening. It's not good to open with your tornado like that if you can't lead it correctly.
Yeah, and the Mumu comes in. I'm not sure if they're going to get any kills here, though.
And they're focusing the
Mundo. And that all, I guess, was just for heals, but...
not really worth it. Especially when you're so close to the enemy, you can't use it for duration, or they just attack you.
Yeah. And now Tristana gets killed by Kale? What? Okay, that's interesting.
What?
That's interesting. I'm guessing that was 1v1. I'm pretty sure that was 1v1.
She was near a tower. Why did she just jump away?
Interesting. Anyways, right now top is 3v3, even though they're completely full, and
there's no point being there. They can't push. They have no range.
Yeah, one thing that just really jumps out to me is that your mid tower, your top tower is at 979 health, while their top tower is almost full. It's pretty much full. When you're Malzahar versus Mundo, I mean, it should be the other way around.
Also, now that they've lost mid tower, warding the river is good, but they can enter, like, they don't even need to enter through the river anymore, so you really have to start warding your own jungle.
Yep. Like,
Oh, I'm not sure why Mumu has boots of mobility.
I'm not sure either. This is why I don't really think Mumu's a good tank. I think it's more suited as an off tank, is because he can't farm effectively to get good tank items, and his skills don't really kind of sync well with the tanking role. He's more that off tank initiator type.
Yeah, it's pretty sad when I play Mumu and I'm the only tankish character.
This game is really interesting, to say the least. Really, really interesting.
Wait, do you know how long this game goes, or if they run this?
I'm not sure actually. I watched it once, just like on full speed, and I think they win. Pretty sure they win.
Okay, yeah, the other team is making plenty of mistakes.
This dragon right here is not the ideal time to dragon, but I guess since you're so ahead.
They have everyone missing, but okay, I guess the other team isn't going to do anything about it.
I don't think the other team has that warded. I think Shen only came over there because they needed to check it. Yeah, I mean, nothing against you guys, but like if you're gonna win, it's mostly because of the other team's stupidity that you're gonna win.
I just saw flash from Mumu and nothing happened.
Yeah, generally you don't want to chase champions like Ezreal that can successfully just E out, have an built-in flash.
And if you're gonna do that, generally you would flash and immediately ult. Otherwise, you're not gonna catch him.
Getting blue right there was really risky, because you have 3 people mid. You have 3 teammates mid. While you 2 are doing blue right here. If they have a ward there, they can easily collapse on you guys, and mid would be too far away to help. I mean, and as soon as you get collapsed upon, that's 2 people down. They can easily just do Baron, and then you guys would be in a whole lot of trouble. But thankfully they didn't. So. I don't think the other team has any wards on the field. I think Shen still has his one ward. Oh, good initiation by Mumu. And pretty much he has free reign over the entire team right now. And this Mundo, I have no idea what this Mundo is, but he has the most creep kills in the entire team. And he needs to be there to definitely help out. Now, yes, coming now when your team is already like down 3 people is really pointless.
Yeah, he was probably trying to push top, but then his team really should have been there to get caught.
Yeah. Plus, really, there's nothing really to push left. I mean, the last tower, but you're not going to push that far as one window. I mean, your entire team is just getting destroyed. And here, Mumu kind of gets caught, saved by, oh, just barely. I mean, well, since you're a Janna player, Lisa, what do you think about his overall Janna play?
Well, he's had some good aggressive ults. There's that one interesting one at top. But, he's not really going support. But I guess it's okay because he's been farming bot instead of roaming. So he's usually not as poor as I generally am. Not sure why Tristana doesn't have Infinity Edge yet, though. But whatever.
Yeah, there's a lot of...
That was off topic.
There's a lot of questionable item builds, to be sure, for a lot of the people in this game. I don't like Archangels on Janna or Malzahar, simply because it leaves you to be very squishy. I have no idea.
Yeah, and it looks like he's starting to go to Rylai's first, which I know you have issues with.
I have a lot of issues with Rylai's first, simply because it's what, 80 plus 80 AP, I think. Let's take a look. Rylai's is...
Catalyst would have helped him laning.
Yeah.
Instead of Terrabatus, especially since he wasn't harassing and he shouldn't have been pushing. He wasn't pushing anyway, so he wasn't running out of mana.
And right here, I mean, right now, I think Janna needs to buy wards. I mean, you have no wards down. You only have one source of wards from his Wriggles. So you pretty much want
Well,
right.
Mumu and Malzahar are buying wards. Janna's not really going support.
Yeah, I guess, but like, is AP Janna even that good? I mean, is it really that helpful?
Well, Janna can't carry. I mean, AP is useful. So if I have extra money, I'll go AP. But generally, support is better for the team.
Yeah. So right now, I think there definitely needs to be a ward on Baron, some wards on in their jungle. That Amumu I think only caught a few people, so it wasn't the best Amumu.
At least I got Ezreal.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, good Janna out there, kind of just forcing everyone on their team back into the kill zone, and I think that's an ace. So yeah, at this point, you can pretty much choose you can Baron, or you can just push mid inhib. Yeah, I think they were gonna go Baron, but now this team surrendered. So yeah, overall, very interesting game. Some questionable choices on team select and items, but other than that, it wasn't that bad.